Earlier today, President Volodymyr Zelenskiy met with the Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman and leaders from Oman, Kuwait, and United Arab Emirates in Jeddah, where he appealed for further cooperation to bring peace to his country. Zelenskiy, who is also due to attend a summit of the G7 leaders in the Japanese city of Hiroshima this weekend, thanked Saudi Arabia for its past help and said delegates would each receive the document of his 10-point peace plan. Last year, in a diplomatic coup, Crown Prince Mohammed secured the release of 10 foreigners captured by Russia and Ukraine. The move was apparently made possible by his close ties with Russian President Vladimir Putin. The freed prisoners also include a Croatian, a Moroccan, and a Swedish national, and were flown to Riyadh on a Saudi plane in September of 2022. In his address to the summit, Zelensky said some countries, including members of the Arab League, preferred to turn a blind eye to Russia's illegal annexation of Ukrainian land and to its jailing of some Ukrainians during the 15-month war. Zelensky also asked them to work with Ukraine directly without intermediaries.
And I'm also sure all your nations will understand the main call I want to leave here in Jeddah, a noble call to all of you to help protect our people, including Ukrainian Muslim community. For centuries, the Crimean Tatar have been and should remain an integral and strong part of the Muslim community of the world. But Crimea was the first to suffer from the Russian occupation. And until now, most of those who are subjected to repression in the occupied Crimea are Muslims. We already have a positive experience with Saudi Arabia regarding the release of our people captured by Russia. We can expand this experience. And even if there are people here at the summit who have a different view on the war on our land, calling it a conflict, I'm sure that we can all be united in saving people from the cages of Russian prisons. Unfortunately, there are some in the world and here among you who turn a blind eye to those cages and illegal annexations. I invite you to cooperate directly with our country without any intermediaries, and may our and your strengths act in a coordinated manner for the peace and good of people of all nations.
Saudi Arabia faced heavy criticism from the United States over a decision made by the Organization of the Petroleum Exporting Countries, or in short, OPEC, to cut oil production, seen as helping Russia to refill its coffers by boosting prices. Even though the October decision initially drew the ire of the United States and other Western countries, market dynamics since then have shown the cuts to be prudent. At a time when Russia's war on Ukraine has roiled global energy markets, the role the kingdom plays as the world's largest oil exporter has grown in importance to both the United States and Russia. World leaders have beat a path to Riyadh to ask for more oil production. Saudi Arabia has shown little readiness to join the effort to isolate Russia. It has stepped up its cooperation with Putin, including within the OPEC plus oil producers group. Gulf states have tried to remain neutral in the Ukraine conflict, despite Western pressure on Gulf oil producers to help isolate Russia, a fellow OPEC plus member.